10 mental ED fixes you can use right now.
Hey guys, Brian Mahoney here from psychologicaled.com. Today I'd like to share some psychological ED therapy tools you can use on the fly if you're in a situation where sexual performance anxiety might be an issue. These are tools you can use right now that might help. My usual caveat here, none of these things are a substitute for working with a skilled psychological ED therapist and really getting the problem solved. But sometimes you just need some tools and hacks to get you through while you're getting a longer-term solution to the problem figured out. These are all things you can do on the spot. They don't require a lot of deep thinking, practice, preparation, therapy. Some of them are academic research proven to be effective. Some of them are things from the world of hypnosis and neurolinguistic programming that I've found to be effective in working with my clients. These tools work for psychological ED because they're all designed to do the same thing. Help your nervous system switch from that sympathetic fight or flight mode to the parasympathetic rest and digest, feed and breed mode. When you're in fight or flight mode, you're probably not going to get very hard. When you can help your body stay in that calm, rest and digest, feed and breed mode, your erections are probably going to be just fine. The idea of this as a toolbox is to give you as many choices as possible. Sorry, none of these tools are likely to work for every guy who tries them. Hopefully, you'll be able to find a thing or two or three in here that will help you if you're going into a sexy situation and you'd like to be able to just relax and enjoy it.
I want to make it clear that I am not a psychologist or doctor, and the information provided in this video is for general informational purposes only. I'm not liable for any losses, damages, or consequences arising from the use of the information provided here.
Okay, here we go. I'll describe each tool a little bit and then guide you through actually using it. Peripheral vision. Going into peripheral vision helps your nervous system shift into that calm feed and breed mode. Again, the more you can help your nervous system do that, the better erections are going to be. And some evidence suggests that it also helps reduce focus on internal dialogue. That's pretty much always going to be a stress reliever. You probably already know how to go into peripheral vision, but just in case, look straight ahead, allow your gaze to soften, expanding it to include everything in the periphery. And if you want to practice, you can even kind of put your hands out wide, even wider than this maybe, and focus on the wiggle of your fingers. And notice how your body responds to that shift. It might relax a little bit. That's peripheral vision. Number 2, relax your jaw and your tongue. This is a trick that yoga and meditation teachers use. When you allow the jaw and tongue to relax, your body will naturally follow. And a lot of folks find that when they relax their tongue, their internal dialogue tends to noticeably quiet. Again, less internal dialogue usually means less stress. Less stress usually equals better erections. And as long as you don't need to talk, you can do it anywhere, anytime, no one will know. To do it, allow the muscles of your jaw just to relax so that they go slack and the jaw opens up a little bit. And then allow your tongue to relax and kind of expand at the bottom of your mouth so to get really soft and really heavy. Number 3. Take a pill. Take a pill? What the hell? I thought this site was supposed to be about not having to take pills. True. I don't think pills are great for a long-term solution for healthy guys whose issues are psychological rather than physical. But for a quick, short-term confidence booster, hell yeah. Research shows that they help most guys with performance anxiety relax to get good erections. So there's a place in the toolbox for a pill or two. Number 4. Bilateral stimulation. Think of anxiety as a cluster of blood and electrical impulses kind of stuck in one area of the brain. This super simple technique is designed to break that cluster up so that the brain can come back into balance. It's really easy. Just grab a ball, an apple, set of keys, your phone, whatever, anything that fits in your hand. Then, as you think about your chance for sex in the near future, slowly toss it back and forth across the midline of your body. The idea is that by doing this, you're stimulating both hemispheres of your brain. It's the same principle used in techniques like EMDR and EFT, if you've ever heard of those. Toss for a minute. Has your anxiety dropped a little? If so, go for another round. Keep checking it until it's gone. And if you don't get that initial reduction, yeah, maybe try it a little bit more, but if not, just move on and try another tool from the toolbox. Again, not everything works for everyone. And if you want to add something to it, try humming a tune as you do that toss. Number 5, stay on your own side. If you were going to play a sport or a musical instrument, how well do you think you'd do if you had someone being super down on you and telling you that you suck and you're never going to be able to do it? Most guys would say not that well. Same with sex. If you have a tendency to talk negatively to yourself, see what happens if you shift into something a little more positive, more like what someone who's actually on your side and wants to help you might say. For a lot of guys, sex is a lot more relaxing when they're not fighting against themselves or judging themselves through the process. More relaxation equals better blood flow to the penis. Number 6, lightly run 1 or 2 fingers over your lips. Just like that.
Don't forget to wash your hands!
Seems weird, I know, but parasympathetic fibers are spread throughout your lips, so touching them stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system. Again, that rest and digest, feed and breed mode. Give it a try. Notice how your body responds. Number 7, long exhalations. Long exhalations are a fast and easy way to hack your nervous system for better erections. When you do long, slow exhalations, your diaphragm uses your vagus nerve to signal your brain to turn off the sympathetic fight or flight system. So when you do those long exhalations, you're sending the signal to your nervous system that it's okay to have good, strong erections. To do it, it's as easy as it sounds. Just take a long inhale and a long, slow exhale, as long as you can, and repeat it. Number 8, change your movie. For some guys, fight or flight mode gets triggered by the images or the movies they're making in their head. They're not psychic. The brain is just showing them sad movies of doom and gloom and failure, and kind of labeling the movies the future. Best bet, realize you're the director. You can change the movie. Restart the movie in your mind and guide it to a more positive outcome. Notice how your body responds when you're watching the movie version of how you actually want things to go. Think of it like if you're in a skid in the car. If you look where you don't want to go, a ditch for instance, that's probably where you're going to wind up. But if you're looking in the direction you want the car to go, even if that's a little hard sometimes, most driving instructors will tell you that you're a lot more likely to go there in the direction you're looking. So spend some time watching the movie or images of what you want. You might notice your body relaxes and likes what it sees. Number 9, imagine floating. This is an old self-hypnosis trick. David Spiegel, he's the associate chair of psychiatry at Stanford University, uses this with a lot of his anxiety clients. To do it, just stop. Sit or lie down and close your eyes, or if you're standing in the bathroom right before sex, just do it standing up. And imagine floating. Imagine floating. Not swimming, not having to fix or fight or run away from anything. Just letting yourself float. Like you'd float in a pool or a hot tub or a cloud or just in space. Just float. And if you want, you could even imagine a screen, a movie screen or TV screen, and then let all your thoughts project over there onto that screen while you just float over here. Number 10, just chill the fuck out. You might be saying, well, if I could just chill the fuck out, I wouldn't have the problem and I probably wouldn't be watching this video. These words of wisdom come from a client I had who used them to make significant progress in the bedroom. And they remind me of another client who completely solved his problem by eventually just kind of getting it that the whole sex thing just wasn't as big a deal as he'd been making it out to be. It was like an epiphany that he had. So I guess I'd ask you to try giving yourself permission, even if it's just as a little thought experiment, just for a moment. Permission to just chill the fuck out about the whole thing. Essentially, giving yourself permission to stop trying to run away from the problem, to stop trying to fight the problem, to stop trying to fix the problem, just to chill about it. Permission to just let your body do its thing without your head getting all in the way of your body's game. Maybe it's out of reach for you, but if you can make that basic shift, if you can just kind of explore that a little bit in your thinking, you'll probably find yourself getting some better erections. So that's it, guys. I hope you can use some of these psychological ED therapy tools to help you relax, get better erections, and have great sex. I'm Brian Mahoney with psychologicaled.com. I've been helping guys resolve psychological ED issues for about 20 years. If you ever want to talk about working with me, just give me a call or drop me a note. And either way, I hope these tools take you one more step in the direction of a really healthy, happy, fun sex life. Thanks for watching.